Those are just my ramen noodles that I just went ahead and cracked on open. We're gonna go right on in with my ragu Alfredo sauce. This is a perfect dinner for if you need a nice little meal, but you're on a budget. So let's go ahead and get 2 jars of Alfredo. You can also just do 1 and add a little bit of milk, but I'm doing 2 jars here. And of course, we need a little bit of protein. So I've got this pulled chicken, and this is gonna go right on over the top. If you have some leftover rotisserie chicken, that's gonna be perfect with this meal. You can also do some ground beef. You know, you can make this a shrimp meal if you really wanted to. Just empty that right on in. Of course, we're gonna need a little bit more cheese. So I've got this thick cut mozzarella. It's gonna be absolutely perfect. I always get the whole milk mozzarella. It has more of that nice stringy cheese pull that I love. Just go ahead and empty out that whole bag right on top. This is gonna be super cheesy and delicious. And then some Parmesan. We're probably gonna use about half of this bag, not the whole amount, but we do want a nice bit of Parmesan. And you guys can mix and match those seasonings or those cheeses up. Italian seasoning. You can mix and match this up too if you really like, but I like a nice Italian blend. You can do some basil, parsley, you know, whatever you have at home. Just go ahead and season that right on up. Beautiful. And I love a good mushroom on this dish. So I got canned mushrooms here because I think they are delicious. I like them better than fresh mushrooms because they're already nice and kind of, you know, condensed or, you know, cooked. It's just better in my opinion. So nice amount of mushrooms right on top. And then of course, some cooked bacon. I love bacon. I will put it on everything that I possibly can. And this dish is absolutely perfect with it. So it's gonna get nice little bits of bacon chopped right on up in this. And all these toppings are totally optional. You can also add some like green pepper here if you'd like. You could do some tomato chunks. You can do some fresh spinach. You know, the options are whatever you can think of. But I think that looks absolutely delicious. We are heading straight to the oven at 350 for about 25 to 35 minutes. All right, this is out of the oven and you cannot tell me that that doesn't look absolutely incredible. All we have to do now is, of course, give it a try. So I'm just gonna take my spatula and I think this will be perfect. We can just kind of cut out a nice little square section of this for us. Oof, looking super juicy, delicious. And let's just go ahead and give it a try. Look at that. Beautiful, nice cheese pull to it. All right, and here we go. Right. Ooh, here we go. Cheers. That is absolutely incredible. You definitely should give this one a try. You are going to love it.